Hey guys, Young Ice Boy 2 here. I'm back with another review for you guys today on the Legacy Lego Ninjago uh, epic battle sets. Obviously, as you can see here, I'm reviewing basically two sets here. Obviously, I haven't done that for a while. I haven't reviewed two sets for ages, really. I think I did the last time I did it, a double review, like on two sets, was I think it was when I first started my channel. Like that obviously that was a year ago now. That was last summer when I started this channel. I think it was something like June, something like that. Yeah, it was. I first made my channel. Maybe you can go check those out. Check those out on my channel. I mean, remember I only did one. I think it was on the Lloyd's Time Mac and Cole's Dirt Bike. I basically reviewed those two sets. But yeah, that was the last time I ever made a double review. And I never did it again, I don't think. No, I didn't. No. So yeah. But the first epic battle set that I'm going to review is going to be, well, Zane versus Nindroid. So let's jump right into that one then. So here we have Zane. Honestly, Zane looks very different in this epic battle set. He looks very different here. Obviously, this is not really a normal suit for Zane. I don't think Zane has ever worn anything like this. I haven't seen anything like this before. Like, I haven't seen him wear this suit at all. Like, I don't think this is even in the Ninjago writing that it normally is. I don't think so. No, I don't think it is really. Like, the symbols there, I don't know if they're Ninjago symbols. Well, it might not be, but I don't know. But here we have Zane with these shurikens here. That are also new. They're also new for this year, actually, these pieces. Like, this is the first time we ever got, like, ice shurikens. The shurikens that we got, like, the original ones were just rubber. Which, I mean, the rubber ones were okay, but they were quite soft anyway, but yeah. But now they're actually plastic now, but they're like in this translucent type of color, which looks really nice. Also, we have Zane's hair as well. His hair in titanium, finally. Because I haven't... To be honest, I never really owned, like, Zane's hair from the Lego Ninjago movie. Because I think it was in white. That's what the original color that it was. Because the film decided to have Zane, like, having yellow flesh tone again. So they went back to him having yellow flesh tone again, which they had been doing that for a while. But like 2018, that's when they sort of changed it. Changed it just because of the show. But Zane has been titanium throughout the entire series. I think since season 4, he was the titanium ninja. So that means he was like that since season 4, which is quite a long time, isn't it, really? But Zane has always been titanium. Like, his hair has also been in titanium as well since season 4. But now we finally have this hairpiece in titanium now, which is very, very good, really. Because it probably wouldn't work to use the Lego Ninjago movie hairpiece. Pretty much it's the same hairpiece as this, but it's like in white. But, I'm glad that it is in titanium because I never really owned any of the Drago movie sets, and I didn't really like the film, really. I don't really like the film. Didn't really like the film. It sort of didn't really feel like Ninjago to me, the film that they made. Obviously, that was like back in 2017, that was when that film came out. To be honest, I never really saw it then. I think I only saw it like last year, and that's the first time I saw it last year. And it was well, it was quite good, as in, it had a lot of humor in it, but it really didn't. I really wasn't feeling that film, to be honest. Really wasn't. But yeah. But yeah, I'm glad that we have Zane's hair is in titanium. Because, it matches a lot better. Because I suppose if you put the white one on, it really wouldn't really match Zane because it would look some sort of out of place. It would look kind of out of place, to be honest, if you did that. Maybe another way, like when it wasn't out, I suppose another way could have been spray painting it like titanium, but it's a good job that, we don't really have to do that anymore. We can just, suppose you can just get this set to get it. I think there's another way of getting it, if you get the Legacy Titan Mech, there's also another way of getting it. Obviously that will be a set that I'll be getting very soon. But that's also included in there as well. It's included in that set as well. But yeah, this is great though. And also, Zane has this white, well, not white, what am I saying? This blue half mask piece on there. Which I think it's in a new color this time. So this color is quite new. So it is in quite a new color. I've never seen it in that color before, but yeah. I never saw it in this lighter blue. I think it's azure. I think that's what the color is. That's what the color is, I think. That's what this one is. Yeah, that's what color is. So. And Zane also has these titanium arms, and he also has these dark azure hands. Yeah, so, and also he has titanium legs as well, and that's just about it, I think, for Zane. And also, I'm going to show you the epic battle set as it is. Really, I'm going to show you what these bits can do. So this is like a platform. Like something like a platform. I think this is what this is. This is what this is supposed to represent. I don't know what type of platform, but just like a platform, I suppose, where you can stand a minifigure on there, I suppose. You can like stand Zane on there, I suppose. That's what it looks like on that. I mean, I know that's moved a little bit, but it's kind of hard to get it on there with shurikens on there. I suppose it's quite difficult, but you can do that. Just have Zane standing on there. Or you can have him like standing like this, like make it look like, you know, he's sort of walking on there. That is also a quite a good look. I mean, I suppose it's probably, you know, if kids want to play around with it, I suppose they can. You know, sort of get one of the minifigures and basically fight them. I suppose that's what you can do. But actually, I'll show you what it looks like with another minifigure on there in a minute. But this is just, there's also just another bit for this set as well. It's like a little like recharging station for the Nindroid. Well, sorry about the noise, guys, but yeah. But yeah. This is what the Nindroid looks like on there. There's pretty much nothing really interesting about this, really. It's sort of like a recharging station, I suppose. The kids can sort of like pretend, you know, the Nindroid is sort of like charging up, and I don't know, you can get this bit off, get this thingy off that's on the head. Give me 1 second, guys, and I'll do that. And yeah, I have taken off this bar piece that was on his head, and so I can also pull the Nindroid off of here now. So I have pulled the Nindroid off now, and this is what Nindroid looks like. I mean, this is pretty much nothing new for this Nindroid, because this was I think this is one of the legacy Nindroids that came out last year. I mean, there is nothing new about this, really. There's nothing new about this one. It's pretty much the same Nindroid, the same legacy Nindroid that came out last year. Like for the legacy sets last year. So it's pretty much the same one, but he doesn't have a mask or anything like that. Did you know, I would have preferred the Nindroid to have a mask, but I sort of understand because of this. I suppose because of this, you wouldn't really have the mask on, you know, if you were going to connect that. Really, so I sort of understand why they sort of didn't want to put it in there. And he also has this chainsaw weapon attached to this lightsaber hilt piece there. Here's some nice detail on the chest and on his back. So it has that Nindroid symbol at the back as well. Nindroid has quite an angry face as well. I mean, he also has a purple hand. And that was the thing that he was attached to. Obviously, he just uses these red jumper plates here. Those things. Then it has this. I don't really know what this piece is. I don't really know the specific name for this grey thing, this clip thing, whatever it is. And it's just attached with this bullhorn piece and just here. That's basically what this is. This is what's holding the side of this together. And on the other side, it's just got these cylinder things, these cylinder pieces that are done on the other side. Obviously, it's different to this side. because it's using that, but on this side it's using this. And it is quite a simple thing, really. It's quite a simple build. But now I'm on to showing you what both of the minifigures look like on this platform. So give me a minute. So that's what Zane and the Nindroid look like. I mean, it looks really cool. That does. I mean, that means kids can basically pose their minifigures like this. So this is what, you know, if kids wanted to play with it, I suppose they could do this. I suppose that's probably why this is called the Epic Battle Set, because I suppose you can battle. I suppose it's a battle, isn't it? So I suppose this is probably what this set, but obviously this is the Epic Battle Set, that's what the set is called, so it's just about, well, it's about kids like using imagination, supposed to play with it, I suppose. Obviously this is quite a simple set, really. It's quite simple, and I think the set only costs like £8 on Amazon. I mean, it is quite a cheap set, really. It's kind of cheap, you know, if you... you know, I think this is sort of good for, like, stop motions, I suppose, if you want to, like, do a battle, like, do a stop motion, which it is really perfect for that, I suppose, isn't it? It is useful for that, I suppose, in that sense. That is what it is useful for. But yeah, I think it's a fairly good set, really. It's quite good. It's kind of good for what you get. But before I end this section of the review, I'm going to show you the weapon pieces that also come in this Epic Battle Set as well. So guys, this is the weapon pieces that come in this set. So first I'm going to show you these nunchuck pieces as well. This nunchuck piece that is like it looks like it's swinging, doesn't it? Really, I think it's supposed to represent, you know, like it's swinging and that, like. So I think it's supposed to represent that. I think that's what it's supposed to represent. It looks really cool, you know. It looks a bit like a lightning effect, really. I think it's useful for the J from the other Epic Battle Set that I have got here, that I'll be reviewing after I've done this one. But yeah. But yeah, this is quite useful for Jay because, you know, Jay's lightning is kind of like it's blue. So it's like blue in the show, but in Lego's case, they're sort of using yellow for Jay's lightning, even though Jay's lightning isn't yellow. But I don't know why they did that, but I suppose it's probably because Zane already has blue as his color, so they sort of didn't want Jay to sort of have a similar color, maybe. So they could have just maybe made it like a more darker blue, maybe, like Jay's lightning. And that's probably what they need to do, really, just make it a lot of a darker blue, but I suppose maybe they don't have those sort of colors in hand. maybe they don't have them in translucent colors. Maybe they don't have them in like trans blue like this. Maybe they don't have it in like darker trans blue. But it still works for J, I think. It still works anyway. You know, you could use it for J if you really wanted to. But yeah, that's what this looks like. Obviously, there is two of these. So you get two of each of these weapons, really. So there's the exact same piece there. So there is another one of those. I'm also going to show you the shuriken pieces as well. Also, there is another. So that means there's even two more of these as well. That means in this set, in the total, you get four shurikens. So there's the shurikens there. And I have this sword piece that is also used. I think Kai uses it in one other epic battle set, but I think Kai uses this sword piece in another set, another epic battle set. But that's what this looks like. It looks really nice. This does. Really like how this sword looks. You know, it looks like it's frozen in ice. I mean, it looks so cool, really, this does. It really looks cool. I mean, I really like this sword piece, you know, it's really, really nicely made, really. I think it's really useful for other things, but it's really cool, though. How it's done. How it's made, you know, it's really cool. It is useful for, like, other minifigures, I suppose. I think it's quite useful for, you know, stop motions. I think it's really useful, this bit, really. But, yeah. Also, I do have another one of those, and that's really it. So you get two of each weapon, really, here. So you get two of each. But also we have this scythe piece in this translucent color. I think Cole also uses it in another epic battle set. But it's just in a different color here. And it also looks really nice as well. I really like the look of this one. Really admit how cool this looks. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. So you know, so we just have another one of those. But this is it for my review of the Zane vs Nindroid epic battle set. So that's it. And I'm going to move on to this epic battle set as well. I'm going to move on to this one. So this is J versus Serpentine epic battle set. So this is the epic battle of J. So he also has quite an interesting looking outfit. Don't think I've ever seen Jay wear an outfit like this. Never have seen him wear an outfit like this, but you know, it is quite a nice outfit, really. Very nice this outfit is. And I really like this Jay outfit, like, it really looks nice, really. Like, with no sleeves, really, it's got no sleeves there. Really looks like, it pretty much looks like a bathrobe. I think that's what this could be. I don't know. It looks a bit like that. It looks like more relaxed. Like Jay's like a more relaxed looking ninja robes. But it still looks like a ninja robe still anyway. So Jay also has this blue half mask that is not in a new color really. That's the same color that like it was. I think, when did Ninjago last use half masks? I think it was season 4, that was the last time they used half masks. Then I think you probably already know, but also they still reused it for the Legacy. Like the Legacy 2 Ninja that had the half masks. That's when they reused it. But they're also reusing it for Jay here, and it works. It works for the ninja, really. So yeah, this is what this looks like from the back. Some other writing that it doesn't really look like Ninjago writing, but it might be. I don't really know. I mean, I know Ninjago writing when I see it, but this kind of looks different to that, really. That writing just there, like the symbols are on his chest. But I really like the detail on his robes. Like they've got, like here it's like got a stripe, like stripes everywhere. Jay also has these blue hands here. He's got these blue hands that are the same color as his mask. So this is Jay's weapon here, his nunchucks. Which it does look, it does look cool. So it's using that same weapon design that all the ninja have. It's sort of got that a swinging motion that all the ninjas' weapons have, like for these epic battle sets. But Jay also uses this dragon hilt piece that was introduced in Ninjago season 9. That's when this piece was introduced, so in season 9. So that's been, I'm gonna say 3 years now. That was 2018, so that was 3 years ago now. So that was a long time since that piece was used. But they're still using it quite a lot in Ninjago. They use it quite a lot, so it's been around for quite some time. I mean, the piece is really nice though. It's a really cool piece to have. But they've used it for the golden weapons, like the legacy golden weapons. They used it for that, which it really worked very well for that. Like, they worked very well. But it also works really well here as well. All I'm going to say is that Jay's weapon piece is not, it's not the same color as it is in the show, like this. Like the lightning. It's supposed to represent lightning, which I don't really mind, but they just use this yellowy green type of color. It looks a bit like green or lime green. It looks a bit like that. That's what they've been using for Jay's lightning, but in the show it's blue, but I don't really mind. don't really mind that it's in this color. But yeah, I can always swap them out with the other blue one. I can always swap it out for that. Which that is what I'm going to do anyway. So Jay has his hairpiece that was first released in the Lego Ninjago movie sets. So yeah, that's where this is from. So yeah, that's where this hairpiece came from. Which this is my first time getting this hairpiece. Like, it's my very first time getting it. Pretty much it is my first time. Because I never got any of the Lego Ninjago movie, like, sets. I never got any of them. Because I wasn't really a fan of the film, so I never really got many of the sets. I only got, like, 3. In total, I only got 3 sets from that, which is kind of terrible. But, you know, I suppose if I didn't like film, there wasn't no point for me getting the set. So I missed out on Jay's hair for quite a while. You know, I'm finally glad I've got it, really. Not it's been that long, but yeah. You know, no, I could have easily bought like a Jay minifigure from the Lego Ninjago movie, like off of eBay. I could have just bought his hair easily from there because the figure was fairly affordable. That had his hairpiece, you know, I think it even came in a Lego Ninjago, like, CMF, like, minifigure series. So it did come in the CMF, but I didn't really get that, so I unfortunately did not get that. Obviously, that was the cheapest way to get the hairpiece, but I didn't. I kind of missed out on that, so I'm sort of glad I've got it now. I mean, you know, so it does come in the... See, it does come in the Legacy Tournament of Elements that's out this year. So also there's another way of getting it. Basically, the Legacy 2J has that hairpiece as well. Which I think Legacy 2J, I think the only way to get him was in the Legacy sets last year. Like in the Thunder Raider, which I unfortunately never got. I never got the Thunder Raider, unfortunately. I never really got it, so... But I feel like this way is now my time to get, like, the Legacy 2J, because I don't really own Legacy 2J just yet. But I will be getting the Tournament of Elements as well, that Legacy set as well. I'll be getting that. But I'm still thinking about getting the Thunder Raider still. I'm sort of debating on getting it. You know, in some places, like eBay, it's been quite cheap, to be honest. It's been like 70, 80 quid. But, like, 70, 80 pounds, I mean. But like I was trying to get it on Amazon, but it's like super expensive on Amazon. Because the set was originally like 80, 70 quid, like, you know, it's still expensive, but that's what I could have afforded, really, but if I saved, you know. Yeah, but I might get it at a later date, like a later point. Once I get it, I might review it once I have it, but I don't have it just yet, but someday, well, soon I will. I'm sort of still thinking about it, but yeah. But I just have all the other Legacy sets to get this year, so I sort of probably it might not be now, really. You know, so I've got the season 14 sets to get. Obviously, they're not out, but I will be getting those as well. And then all the other season 15 sets that will be out this summer. I have to get those. Those are things I have to get. You know, this got nothing to do with the review, but just talking about the sets that will be out. Then I will have all of them, and that's probably when I will get the Thunder Raider. But yeah, I think that is it for J. Really, that's it. And now I'm going to show you the Serpentine. The Serpentine minifigure. Sorry about that, guys, but so here we have the Serpentine figure. Sorry about my hands getting in the way. See, about the hand is hurting, so I can't really hold that as much. So I had to swap hands. It's actually a lot better this way, actually. But yeah. So this is the Serpentine that comes in the set. So this, I think this one is Rattler. I think this is what this figure is supposed to be, Rattler. Obviously, it's not named. He's not named on the box, but I sort of think this figure is Rattler. I think he's a repaint of Lasher. Yeah, Lasher. You know, I think he's a repaint of the Legacy Lasher, but you know, he's just got a different head, and the headpiece is not printed this time. The headpiece that was on Lasher, you know, it's not printed. It's pretty much that figure, but just in a different color. I mean, the torso is slightly different to Lasher, and his leg printing is different, but yeah, but I'm glad that we've got the Serpentine in a different color this time, because you know the Serpentine are in different colors, but you know, I was wondering when LEGO will make any more Legacy Serpentine, you know. I really want them to make more like Legacy Season 1 sets. Really, because it really would work if they made like some more. Like major ones, that sort of thing. But this is great to get more Legacy Serpentine. Because I also really want Legacy Scales. I'm really wondering what that's gonna look like, really. Because I really want Legacy to do like more Serpentine, like more updated ones, more updated versions of the Serpentine, like more updated versions of them from 2012, like a more updated version. I really hope they will, because I missed out on the 2012 Ninjago sets. I missed out on them. Unfortunately, I missed out, so yeah. But I was glad when, like, they did Legacy Serpentine, you know. I was glad that Legacy is out. Like, I'm glad that I think when it first came out that was 2019 when it first came out. And, you know, I was so excited because, you know, because I didn't really get any of the original Ninjago sets, because, like, when I was younger, I was wondering, you know, if there was a way to get, like, the original Ninjago sets, you know? Because I never really had eBay at the time, you know, so I didn't really know that was there, really, younger, but I feel like, well, why didn't I just Kanibe as a kid? I should have easily done that, and then I could have owned all the original Ninjago sets, like, back in hand. Could have done that, but I really didn't. But yeah, but this is quite a good compromise, really. My Legacy was great because I managed to get all the original, like early Ninjago sets that came out 2011 and 12, And that was quite good though. I mean, they were just remakes of the original set. But yeah, I mean, I know I'm talking about other stuff that I was gonna do a review, but just no good to talk about, stuff that it's got something to do with Lego still, but yeah. So Rattler has this white sword piece. So this white tooth blade piece, whatever this is, and he's using this brown. I was gonna say it's a lightsaber hilt, but it's not. Like it's this brown type of hilt thing. Don't really know what this piece is called again. I don't really know. They've not really given a name for this piece, so it's sort of hard to know what this piece is. Yeah, that's it, really. That's what this looks like here. So he looks like up close. So it has these black hands here as well. But yeah, there's Rattler's face there. I think that's it for Rattler here. That's pretty much it for him. I mean, I know that might not be his name. I mean, I think that is his name, really. But on the set, they don't really name him on the box. Like, they don't even say, they just say J versus Serpentine. That's all that it says. But I'm just gonna call him Rattler because that's what I think. This is what this is supposed to be. That's what the minifigure is supposed to be. So yeah. And here we have the action, the action feature. I think this is what this is. But I think it's just used for, if I suppose kids can just use their imagination to, if they're like playing around with this set, they can basically knock it over with the ninja minifigure. That's what this, pretty much what they can do. I suppose they can like playing around with the figures, like pretending like they're fighting and all that, and they can basically like pretend, like they basically can hit that and just basically represent like things that are going on in like a battle, which I mean it is quite a simple feature. Really, you can just knock it over like that. She's quite a simple feature, really. It's not that good, but you get what I mean. It's just a nice little play feature for kids, I suppose. That's what it's for. It's what that play feature is for. Obviously, I'm not really going to be playing around with my sets. I don't really play around with Lego sets, really. I don't really do that. I mainly just buy them and just put them on shelves. That's what I do, really. I don't really play around with them at all. I suppose if I was like younger, I suppose I would, but obviously I'm not younger anymore. I say probably when I was about 6, maybe I would have done something like this. If they were around, if these were out then, I probably would have done that, but obviously that's a long time ago, but yeah. But just for kids, kids, they can just play around. The kids that play around with their Lego set, they can just do that. But this is not really for play. This bit that I have here, it's a nice little like display piece. This is like a nice little thing. I like the sort of, is supposed to simulate bamboo. So this is what these things here are supposed to represent. So it does very well representing it. And here we have the Serpentine shrine. I think this is what this is supposed to be. I mean, it looks really nice. How it's built. I mean, it looks really cool, how it's built. And it's necessarily not a Hypnobrai shrine, because that's what that's what the Serpentine tribe that Rattler belongs to. That's what Drivey belongs to. I mean, you probably know what I mean. Because in Ninjago, the Serpentine have certain tribes, that's what they have. Some of you might already know, because I'd imagine most of you on my channel are Ninjago fans. I probably think most of you are, so those of you who don't know, obviously, very surprising if you don't know, but if you don't, I'd recommend checking out Ninjago on Netflix. Like, go back and watch season 1. Just so some of you can understand, if you're just getting into it, just watch it on there, and then you know what I mean. But yeah. So it would have made more sense for it to be a Hypnobrai shrine, but I sort of understand why they sort of did it. So it could just be for any Serpentine, I suppose. It wouldn't really matter. It looks really nice anyway. I mean, I like how it's sort of supposed to represent like a snake. It really looks very good at just representing that. Really good. You can put a minifigure there, but I wouldn't really put a minifigure there. So what I'm gonna do, I really wouldn't, but you can just stick them on this brown jumper plate thing. And also I like this sword, this like blade piece here, this sword piece. Really like how it's like representing like a snake tail. And one last thing I'm going to show you in this review is the weapon pieces that come in this set as well. Actually, I don't think I really need to, I don't think I do, but they're pretty much the same weapons as what Zane has, but just in a different color. That's pretty much all that they are. This is what they look like. So they're pretty much the same weapons that come in that set. So it's pretty much nothing really interesting about them. Just they're in a different color, so there's pretty much nothing new about them. They're just the same thing, but just in a different color. So yeah, I think that's it for my double review. I think that's what I'm gonna call these double reviews. So I don't really do them very often, but honestly, I just decided just to review, both of these epic battle sets at the same time. I sort of decided to review them at the same time as well. The reason why I sort of decided to do this, because I just thought, maybe should I review both of them at the same time? Because they're quite small sets, and I suppose if I reviewed one of them, my review would have only took like 2 minutes, really. It would have been only like a 5-minute review. Like the review would have been just 10 minutes long. That would have been how long it would have been, but sort of decided to sort of make my review a little bit longer just to have two of them to review at the same time. I just thought I'll just do that. And it kind of worked out well, really. I think I'll do the same thing when I get the other epic battle sets. I think when I get the Core and Kai one, I might actually get those. Maybe the next time when I get them, maybe I might even do a double review on them as well together. But stay tuned once I get those two, and maybe I might do a double review on those two when I get them. As in, just for other sets, I'm just gonna do like separate reviews for like the bigger ones. There are a lot more bigger ones. There are a lot more bigger sets than this. So I couldn't do it with the other bigger ones because that review would have taken a lot longer. If I had like 2 bigger ones to review, that would have took a lot longer because I would have had more to talk about, and that would have make them a bit longer. But I'm going to show you the boxes as well before I go. So this is what the boxes look like on here. So the boxes look a little bit like the 2011 Lego Ninjago spinner sets. They look a bit like that because the ninja sort of have like their health, their sort of abilities here. Like Jay has 0 earth, I think that is supposed to represent. He's got 3 ice and about 4 lightning here. Then 3 fire, that's what that's supposed to represent. So for Rattler, there's 2 fire, 3 lightning, 2 earth, and I think there's 2 ice that he's got there. So it looks very reminiscent of this, like the 2011 ones. Obviously, I don't really normally show you the boxes, but probably I decided to show you the boxes because the boxes look really good, actually. They look really nice. I really don't know if I'll flat pack these, really. I don't think I want to because they sort of look good enough to sort of keep alright. I like the box design because it looks like 3D, really. Like a 3D type of thing, which I really like that. These boxes are so amazing. I think this is how good the boxes are, as in for these epic battle sets. The boxes are just amazing. You know, it does make the set look a little bit bigger than it is. Like, it does make it a lot bigger. Even though it's not a big set, but... it is quite a good thing, really, this is. There's Jay on the box. On the box art, it looks... I like this, really. It looks really cool. Like how Rattler looks here. It looks quite menacing there. There we have the Lego logo and the Ninjago logo and then the Legacy logo underneath there. And then my final box that I'm going to show you is the Zane versus Nindroid one, which looks really nice. I like the art on the box. Oops. And then we have his abilities, like Zane's abilities there. Zane has 2 lightning, 2 fire, 3 earth, surprisingly. Then he has 4. I think that's 4 ice. So that's his element there. That's his abilities. Let's see the Nindroid's abilities. I think his abilities is fire, 2 fire. I think that's 3 lightning, 3 earth, and I think there's 2 ice. So that's what his abilities are. It looks really nice how it looks, really. There's the Ninjago, the Lego logo, and then the Ninjago logo, and then the Legacy logo there as well. It says Zane versus Nindroid at the top. I like the art for this one as well. I like the art for the box, you know, it looks really great. I like how the Nindroid looks there. And it looks really cool once again. These boxes are really amazing, you know, how they're done. You know, I like how they're sort of giving us a bit of a throwback, like back to 2011, you know, it's really good to see that again. Because I think Ninjago have never done that for a long time. And these sets sort of remind me of the, like, original Ninjago sets, you know, like the spinner sets, you know. No, it's not quite like that. Actually, guys, there's one more thing that I actually forgot to actually show you guys. I know there's a few things that I've forgotten, but I promise this review is not going to be any longer, but show you what I forgot to show you. So yeah, guys, I really wanted to show you these spinner pieces that you could put. That means you could just put the ninja on there and basically spin them around. So this is what I forgot to show you guys. It was these things, basically they're like spinners, really. But it does count. I mean, these do work very well. I mean, they're good for play. But yeah, those are things that I'm about to show you. But yeah, I think that's it for my review for this set. Really, even though it almost was finished till I got to show you these, but yeah. Yeah, I think this is it for my review of the LEGO Ninjago epic battle sets. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. And just remember to like and subscribe this video. Now, some of you aren't, I know that some of you aren't subscribed, so subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos that I make next time. So alright guys, see you in the next one. Bye.